I just got one additional ultimate weapon.
What now?
I got straws. See. So I'm gonna go in with this party. Oh wait, I said C, but you can't even see his ultimate weapon. There it is, the dynastic blade. You get everyone's ultimate weapon pretty simple, right? You just get them 100% on archetype mastery. I could have got everyone's at just what for. I think I'm already plenty strong. I'll probably do it for the super boss though.
What now?
Let's see, how do I do this?
What now?
I don't know. Let's just go. I don't even know really how I want to do this fight.
Look.
I have no idea about it.
Yep.
At last.
I'll definitely. Should we keep going?
Let's end it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I confess, I did not believe you would actually survive the gauntlet.
Oh, please. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme? Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge?
Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born. Indeed. It would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty. For my own satisfaction, no less. No. I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient center, but I never held any fondness for that place. The Elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father, Prince.
That's...
Though royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, it is a story you've already been told.
Yep.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The Sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand.
Forden was the real
Neighbors
bad guy.
and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind. Too quick to realize their own wraths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice. A selfish act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again. And so did I walk onward.
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies.
There are other solutions.
I'm impressed that you didn't end up obsessed with revenge. But you act like it's wrong for people to trust each other.
Luis, you're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people. In the end, I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected.
So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it. You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes. I am Luis, bearer of the royal scepter. With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
Whoa!
Behold, and I will reveal the secrets still beyond you.
Why do bad guys like to change their form
We
at
decide
the
our
end?
world's future.
You should just fight as like you normally looked. Like what?
Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it, foundation for my new, better world. You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
We fight for your ideal world.
Now
Here and
accept
now.
your fate.
I just wonder if he has anything I can steal.
Going to your
Doesn't
name,
have
eh?
anything we can steal.
I will
Closing in on the
crush
enemy.
the fantasy in your heart.
All right, I just had to see.
We fight for your ideal world. Here and now.
How about this?
Take him down.
For all that I believe.
I channel my power.
I shall vanquish evil. Let me withdrawing. Are you prepared?
It's okay. We can.
You think yourself equal to them? I show no mercy.
I will crush the
Sons of
fantasy in
kings,
your heart.
give me strength.
I call upon royal power within.
Be free. This is it.
Face me.
Face my wrath.
Your desperation shows.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman. Take my fullest power. This may be excessive. Summoner.
In the name of justice. Go for it.
Behold, let's go. Better let's set it up.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
How's this?
from your
Finesse.
fate.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
I'll use
This
what
guy
I
is
must.
so cheap, dog.
I have my methods.
Only the strong
Here I
can
go.
prevail.
I shall put all on the line.
Are you prepared?
Hack and slash.
Right on target.
I will freeze.
Nice.
Roll.
I don't know what's gonna hit more. Probably this, though, right?
Is there another way? We'll do this together. Maybe there's a better choice. I'm all prepared. Prince! Flare!
Eat summoner.
Very good. By all means, challenge me. Stake everything you have on this battle. I will face your convictions head on and crush them. This is but my first step towards my ideal world.
Okay.
There is no hope for you. Take this! Your desperation shows.
After me! No holding back!
I will crush the
Set it up!
That's what he says. He's gonna crush me.
I'm counting on you.
Let's do this.
Let's do this! A tough one.
There is no hope for you.
That's good.
Face my
What?
wrath! You shall run from your fate.
My turn again, so.
Now accept your fate. How about this?
You fight well, but this is
Oh,
not
souls
over.
of kings, give me strength, healing, power.
Much thanks.
I owe you. I call upon royal power within. Perhaps not.
How much
Give
did you
me
hit
your
for
aid.
regular? I don't know how much this regularly hits for. Oh, he's dead anyway. That was hard. I mean, easy.
I do
mean,
not
difficult.
fear death. And yet,
Didn't even make a dent in my level, dog. What?
I think we've won this one.
so the power I have now is not enough. The Magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected. Just as I thought. I would be a fool to underestimate you, but I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as the Destructor King, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I am to take your lives, I must stake my own, and all its power.
Damn, we can't get close. Tis a tremendous aura.
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer. Wait!
What did he do? Oh, he brought his airship?
It's his gauntlet runner.
Luis still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him. There's no time to go back down to land and reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner.
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now.
No, we can't back down now.
Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here.
Okay.
Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm. Hop to it now! Get in! I'll just fire up the...
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times. Wait, how many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
What the heck?
Right. Understood.
Always were quick on the uptake, eh? No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done
It's
so
late.
myself.
It's a holiday off day, so I didn't really look at this as a normal day.
Twiddle our thumbs inside while
Personally,
Eurus does
but
all the way.
understood.
Eurus, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it. Hop in, Your Highness.
Well, let's do this.
We hold the line!
Oh, anime time.
We must endure this.
Hulkenberg!
Got it. We're powered.
Not good. They're going for the Skyrunner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
Aye, it's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Haha, teamwork, buddy. Teamwork. I like it.
Aye!
Pose. What's up, bro?
We fly!
What?
A noble must protect his people! Take this!
Dang. Oh, did it kill him?
Finally, I've earned my title.
Is this the ending?
fly.
Straight and steady.
Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going
I got like half.
Can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What are you?
Let's fly!
So we made it. So wait, you're not gonna join that guild you were with?
You've lost everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable. However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle.
I've beaten
I
you
have
like
but
4
one
times already.
Final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me?
You
Or
didn't
do
like
wish to be
him, or
king?
what happened?
What is it you truly want?
I don't have a guild. The hell? You just don't want to raid right now. Well, that's not fair. Fair enough.
I will be king, no matter what happens.
Interesting. It is not mere lip service, then. Your intent to surpass me is pure ambition, but it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed.
Okay. Oh, let me turn this on.
So be it.
There we go. What the f- Did he just go Super Saiyan? Brother, what is this?
Such intense magla.
The quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
Such strength. How? It's happening so quickly.
Behold, this is the royal scepter's potential. Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once
Les
more.
doesn't really even raid them much.
Take your true form and become
He's
worthy
the
of my new
21st
world.
man.
You are unfazed by the melancholy. Yet you thirst. Drink deep of the magnet.
Not again!
What?
Stop!
I just ripped my own heart out?
This can't be! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey, please,
My obstacles are clear.
The boy
open your eyes!
is no more.
Wake up! Please! You have to wake up!
The hell?
Where? Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done? I ripped out my... I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, we're finally safe. As for where we are...
Yeah, we'd probably kill it tomorrow.
We are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway, but I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy.
Okay.
In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
Wait, what? Is this like the Matrix?
An illusion? There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible.
Is this the Matrix?
And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
What the f... I'm in New York? Or this is Japan?
Isn't this? Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is... reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people. Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story. just a fantasy, then this can be your perfect reality. Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
Can you really do that?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe. That world is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties.
Wait, so which one is the real world?
You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
What?
My,
Tokyo has
such disbelief on your face.
Fortress.
But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now. Magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything, with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion. All of it. Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure. You still don't believe me. Why is that?
This place, I know it's not real.
Okay, this place is
why?
an illusion.
What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory, and there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable.
Okay, so this is fake, but
So
even though
stay
it's
here
artwork.
in Utopia. In the place you loved reading about so...
Well, actually, in the story, remember that this was the world that we lived in, and then magic came, dragons came, a war happened, and it turned into the world that we have now. We found this out, like, when you found out that he was the prince. So this used to be the real world, magic happened, so the end of the world, and then it turned into the world, which is the game is now. And the Elda, which is what my race was the original humans. But yeah, anyway.
Much.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
The main character's race, the Elda, they're actually the humans. That's why they don't have horns or anything.
Will you deny that the world of the novels, Utopia?
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right? Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier, right?
The journey, my friends,
They were as real as anything I've known.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly,
What is happening? Why is Moore acting like this? Bro, he tripping.
I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child. Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
Who are you?
Me. If I were to call myself by a name you know, my name is Ethlodius V. I once reigned as king.
What?
Or I am half of one, to be accurate. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave rise to you and this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me. This was the form of my youth, when first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me a discarded shadow.
Well, that's crazy. So he split himself into two as well.
Joy and passion for my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across 9 endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world, it was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing.
No.
I want to save you from that despair.
So literally their thoughts and stuff were so strong about a certain thing, magla or magic, it formed itself into a completely different person. That's what Will was at the start of the game until he merged, and that's what the old king was, apparently. So just imagine, like, you just feel so strongly about something, magic of the world creates a completely different person, but it's still you. If that makes sense. I know it's kind of weird, but yeah.
I understand now that I would do this as your father.
It's his dad.
I could not bear to lose my child a second time.
That's like Doctor Strange. I mean, yeah.
You'll be saved.
So it's his dad.
Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
Yes.
You are on the cusp of dying at Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality? I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you.
So my dad's gonna fight
Even
me?
if you come to hate me for it. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is.
Are you for real? I'm throwing down against my dad?
Comes to travel the world someday.
Okay.
Is destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, you could... accomplished nothing. I wrote all my ideas into my novel, but my love's death showed me how empty it all was. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream.
Ooh.
I have to try at least.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin?
Because his mom died and they burned down his hometown and his son was cursed, so.
That world is beyond your help.
And the church did all
Beyond
that, just for the
any
record.
You must face reality, my son.
I won't hold back.
So I'm gonna get 4 turns.
Behold, let's go. This is it.
So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete in you. Then even my folly has come.
I know it's
toward you.
always bad, right?
My mistakes poison your life. As your father, you leave me no choice. I will put an end to this madness.
I won't hold back.
It was in
Dude,
this
I'm beating.
story in this.
I beat my dad up so much that he has to give a speech after every hit. This is sad.
book where you found your ideals. Haven't you always dreamt of utopia? Why do you resist it now? Why refuse me? Do not fall prey to an impossible dream.
Come forth, royal soul!
Why? You were my first reader. You of all people have to understand. Why? Why don't you understand?
The magic seeds!
That was really easy.
So this is what it means to truly strive toward an ideal.
You didn't even get a turn. Like, huh?
My irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you. What power to see the archetypes brought to such heights in so little time.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome.
Go back now. Your ambitions will avail you nothing. You'll only die a dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
What?
That's so stupid.
You think I chose to give up? Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here? Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united soul after soul, and now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind, to unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes. Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you hear me? Your Highness!
Oh, they didn't die?
Wake up, Your Highness! How? Their voices reach you? Even here? It would seem your future is not yours alone to decide.
My friends are waiting for me.
The support and honor of your allies. Yes. The very power that reveals paths beyond your own perspective. I see. That is whence you draw your power. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the War of Destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still, they met their prophesied end. Perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us. A plea that we learn from their failures, that we might rebuild the future ripped from them.
I have to try. I want to know how far I can go.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. Still you seek the world's unknowns as precious possibility. I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell. Once you return to reality, this place will surely fade as the dream it is. I, myself, will not be spared.
Oh, what?
Unlike you, my other half is long gone.
Oh, that's true.
And any reunion, lost. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life. Not as the author more, but as your
his other half is dead.
The king.
What now?
Oh, I never got his best weapon though.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
All right, hold up. I'm gonna try some.
What now?
I gotta see how this setup works. I want to use a different setup because her magic was kind of like whatever, dog. So I'm gonna make a more physical party, right? I still need someone who can buff. He can buff himself. Can you? That's what I need to know. If he could buff himself, then it's dope, but I don't know if he can. Actually, hold up. He almost has base 99 damage, so I'm just... Yeah. So... Alright, so I'm gonna turn him... I have the ultimate weapon for Commander as well, so... I still have the best weapon in the game for this spec too. No, not you. I'm gonna turn you into... Do the... Still 500. I have the best weapon for this too, right? It's magic though? I mean, okay. What can I give you? There you go. It repels all elements. Do I want to give that to you? No. Alright, so... I mean, I don't care if you're in the front. The whole party could be in the front, bro. It's all good.
All right. However, the kingdom rests in your hands now. If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond us, prove to me that fantasy has the power to color reality. Now, onward, O King of a new dawn!
Everyone! He's awake!
Is he all right?
Yeah, I'm not dead, right? So.
Thank the stars.
Huh. Considering it was we who engaged Amata's gambit, this must be rather humorous to him.
We pulled through, thanks to Neurus. Can't believe he caught us mid-plummet on that busted Skyrunner.
Well, don't leave out Heis, mate. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
We're in good shape. Our wounds have already healed. It was all so fast. I'm still a little shocked.
True. It's bound to be everyone hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse.
Huh?
What?
Oh, here he comes again.
Why? Why do you still stand in defiance? What drives such tenacity?
Luis! The world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong, much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands.
Gotta sneeze.
I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy. It's foolish, I know, all this talk of belief. I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far
I got a
apart,
new
right?
follower, Javez. You want to know who the follower
Even
is?
then, my songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best,
Put it in
without
Discord.
fearing for the worst. The possibilities are endless. If you ask me, that's what magic is.
Luis, you got all these people who believe in you, because you gave them a shred of hope. And now, you want to crush that hope. Maybe you're the one who's scared. Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself, you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis,
You could go
the
look
Barons
at it
came
now.
to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it? The Elder Tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that, that's what makes them so amazing. If you deny the power of trust, if you make the world a place where it can't exist, then you're just plain wrong!
Oh.
Fools. These false foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasy?
This is so anime, of course.
I will never let injustice be repeated. Never again!
His aura is entirely different. It's a magla burst. Luis is becoming a human.
Come on then! No choice now. We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Let's go then! This is our final battle!
Again, the world must be shattered, and again it must be rebuilt anew.
What is this?
You will die in tribute to my ideals, Prince.
We will win this.
All right, hold on. Before we start this final battle, I'm gonna use the restroom.
I'll use what I must.
All right.
How about this?
We'll start the mask on this side.
Are you prepared? It's time to strike!
Who should I be?
Come here!
Nice, Basilio. That's what they get when they mess with you.
The magic seed!
I have my methods.
I call upon royal power within! It's time to strike! Give in, Twilight.
Okay, what's this?
That's not good.
Nice one, Captain.
My turn.
Better be ready.
I'm gonna crush the living shit out of you.
Nah. Follow my lead. Tell
Oh, actually, I don't want to do that yet.
You're out of here.
Behold, I won't hold back. Maybe I'm all prepared. Not this. Lend me your strength.
Oh wait, he doesn't have it with him?
No.
Okay, so then hold on. I have to stick to. Oh, because it's not all royal classes. Okay, we gotta fix this shit. Hold on. Okay.
What now?
Shut up. Okay, so we're gonna go with this party, not. We'll go with this party. I don't have another mirror. I have 5 of these things? Oh god. Jumpman's gifted a tier 1 sub to Drake May. Yes. Thank you, brother. Alright. Kind of like this setup better.
What now?
I kind of want to. Oh man, this is killing me because I kind of want to use a magic user, dog. Well, I'll switch her out if this isn't working the way I wanted to. I'll switch her out.
Again,
Ooh,
the world
that is
must
strong.
be shattered, and again.
Shut up, man. The world must be shattered. Just shut your mouth.
How about this?
Are you prepared? Our new world and its ideals have no meaning.
Yeah. No! It's not what I wanted to do. Let's just start the battle over.
It's your call.
Trash him.
No!
Perhaps this suits me best.
We will win this.
I'll never forget. What are you ever going to
I
do?
have my methods.
I'm ready whenever.
Yeah, I don't even know why you're in here. Just switch you out, man.
Time to switch.
Here I go.
Here I go!
World of old. I won't hold back, people.
Be neither timid. How about this?
There is I call upon royal power within. Are you prepared?
I'm going to kill you.
Hack and slash.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. I channel my power.
Let's stay calm. Is there another way?
I just totally screwed that up. I'm so stupid. Alright. I'm sorry I keep starting this over just because I'm not paying attention to my turn order and I'm just like, bro, what?
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
Time to
I
switch.
shall fight.
Behold Vida's power.
The world
Face me!
and its people.
How about this?
Shall
I can't afford. No holding back!
I shall do my best. After you.
Oh, passing.
have no need.
The magic seeds.
I have my methods.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down!
Give in to anxiety.
Yeah. My turn. Dumbass.
Here I go. Perhaps this will be too strong. Summoner.
The world of old.
Oh, come on, you're screwing me.
Maybe not. Let's go.
Now accept your fate. How about this?
I call upon royal power within!
In your fantasy.
Right on target. Nice one,
I
Skull.
pray you're ready. With luck.
Where are you missing? My turn.
Come forth.
20th
royal
save.
soul.
I'm not saving. There we go.
Let's go.
Suck it. That move is so broke, you have no idea.
I have my methods.
Trivial.
Trivial.
The inequities of the world can only be cleansed if the strong subsume the weak. Be a noble sacrifice. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
What does that mean? What is that?
What? Is he trying to swallow those people?
What is that?
Wait, they're puppets? I'm sensing deadly Magla in the puppets. Attack him before he swallows more.
Normal because you can't. I can't make it on the hardest difficulty without beating the game first.
Hack and slash!
Even my strength will be needed. Please go right ahead.
So let's go. Let's set it up.
Hey, I grinded to get this ability. Thank you very much. It's like having Ultima. Get wrecked.
Still here?
The puppet's Magla's fading.
Resist. Come on. I'm resistant against that too, punk. Come on, do something else.
To the new age.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
How about this?
The world
I call upon royal power within!
and its people.
I'll cut you down!
The puppet's Magla's fading. Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Allow me to support
That
you.
helped.
My thanks.
I owe you.
There is no power in your fantasy.
Maybe lend me your strength. Drink! The magic seed is still up.
I have my methods.
In warrior!
Everyone is counting on me. Here I go. Healing
Thanks.
power.
Quite a boon.
Helpful as ever.
Hey, I made sure my people were strong as f.
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth. Your fantasy has no meaning whatsoever.
But how?
My turn. Dumbass.
Vitus power. Let's set it up.
I can't end the game.
There's a better choice.
All because he doesn't have enough MP left for me to cast it. I could have beat this already. I didn't notice he was low. I would have already won just now. Ugh, how annoying.
Is there another way?
Yeah, there's just... I'm pissed off. Because he should have just been dead right there, dog.
Let's try this.
I owe you.
You think yourself now accept your fate. How about this?
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Take my fullest power.
Oh, you're weak against magic, huh?
I channel my power. The enemy still stands.
This is it. Still here?
Be neither timid do I overuse our items. 'Tis best used.
Ooh, I'm not weak. I'm not strong against that.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Are you prepared?
There is no power.
I'd rather refrain
Let's
for
work
now.
together.
Let's go.
Bye bye.
The puppet's magla's fading.
My world! My perfect world! Not yet. I refuse. I won't let it end like this.
We gotta fight again?
Sacrifice. You will sustain the strong. Oh, weak one. Oh, peon.
His magla has gone out of control. At this rate, even a man of Luis's mental strength would lose his grip on sanity.
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Lives does this guy
And by
have?
his own logic, we've got to put him down. The weak deserve to die. The bastard's own words, yeah?
If he saw a threat in our power, then let us wield it.
You can't just believe in nothing. Nobody can rely on themselves alone. It's a pitiful way to live, and it's time we put an end to it.
Luis Guiaban! Here and now, I will strike you down!
Okay, it's time to do this. Give us our final call to arms.
Come on, everyone. Let's go.
Yeah!
You don't repair.
I can protect us.
Where?
This is our last chance.
Oh, you gave me all the turns,
To end this here and
sister. Where? Why don't I get like
Allow me
no
to use
MP
I
back?
knew you'd help.
In the name of justice.
Am I still buffed? He has one attack, brother.
I shall
what the-
vanquish evil.
No, I'm buffing myself.
Nice instant this is closing in.
Wait, why are you in? Oh my God! Get the f out of my party, dog. Actually,
To the rear.
you can't buff
Here I go.
yourself, though. What the fuck do I want to do?
Wait a sec. Take care of the
Here I
rest.
go.
I will fight with pride. Let's work together.
Oh, it's just one guy now. Cool beans.
Together then.
Ultima. 1/4 of your health already gone. Uh-oh. Got it. He's strong. That didn't do anything. I'm probably immune to it. What was that? Yeah, I'm immune to anxiety. Whole party is. You took off my buffs, you asshole. The link has been severed. He's gonna attack me, punch me, and karate chop me, which I'm resistant to. Nice.
Aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
Okay, I need to see. Well, he buffed me every turn. So I'm gonna keep buffing because it wastes one of his turns.
Give me strength. I shall put all on the line.
By this power. The magic seed.
Yep. That's I hate that. Oh, good.
It's really hurting. Can someone help her?
Oh my god, why is she almost dead?
Yuba's down. Someone help her. Yuba's down. We gotta help her.
Shut up, she's fine. Oh, come on now.
I was saving this.
I rejoined.
Let's get on with it.
Cut your defenses down.
I'll cut you down.
Oh, you still hit hard as hell.
Let's go. Maybe not.
What are you weak against, though? Oh, I don't understand. Oh, wait, hold up.
Let us clean up this mess.
Don't know why they did that before.
I'll save you. I have my methods.
There is no power. Warrior! In your
Hack and slash.
No use holding back.
Let's take. I won't hold back.
What are you weak against, though?
This is it.
My turn.
Now accept your fate.
Oh, so he either removes his debuffs or removes my buffs. He has to pick one. I get you. I got your game, bitch.
I shall refrain. Here I go. Healing power.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
I will fight with pride. Here.
No!
My thanks.
Oh, that's actually who I wanted to use it on.
Oh, power of kings
shall perish.
I have my methods.
Feel true terror.
What's that?
I see your game.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
I shall vanquish evil.
So am I buff still? Oh, hell yeah.
On royal power within.
Harder to fight. Just hold on.
Even my strength will be needed. Summoner. I channel my power.
Let's go. Flare.
How about this?
Are you prepared?
He has a lot of HP.
Why can you not understand my ideals? The Mustari A foolish people, powerless by their own self-perception. Be gone from this world.
Okay.
What's happening?
I mean, I'm gonna debuff him every turn. My turn. He keeps. You're so bad at this game, Luis. Come on, dog. You attack the guy with the highest evade. Eat this Ultima.
It's still up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
A world born of fantasy.
He's almost gone.
It must not be. Be gone.
What is that?
Someone help
Everyone.
What the? What's that?
No fixing. I see your game.
You could just, he just out here one-shot people, dog?
Keep us down. We gotta help her.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul. Hold on. This should work.
Quite a boon.
Has it come to this?
This should work.
I rejoin the fray.
Feel true terror.
That's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman. His aura's overpowering.
No holding back!
It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
Everyone is counting on me. Summoner.
That was it? Tell me this is the actual last boss, please. Oh, I didn't get no XP, so it might be. Did I beat the game?
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
Dawn breaks.
Yeah, it's New York City.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Does this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it!
Hey.
Not yet. I have my ideals.
How many lives does he have? Was it anime time?
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety.
Damn easy.
Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world.
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings. It's time to stop following their footsteps. Now it's your turn to take your place with them.
That's right.
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
Afraid not, buddy.
Damn you!
Right in half.
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia and all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king.
Oh, I didn't even get to use that one.
At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. A harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
The people have chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, the novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
This voice... could it be? But how?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear.
So that's my mom.
That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world. And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. All dragons who still roamed the continent have fallen by his hand. For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he...
Hey, that's actually pretty cool that they mentioned that, because those were side quests. So if I didn't do those dragons, then they probably would never even mention this. So that's actually pretty dope. This story fucking sucks. I actually like it. This is catapulted itself to my #2 game of the year so far.
now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see. Then he is not so weak a child.
Maybe #3. I really liked Inquisition.
I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believed that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within, provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown. Reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy.
Yes.
And my love at my side. I've no regrets.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins. Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who hath gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed, they who have overcome this fierce contest, the throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
I'm just looking at some really weird statistics between from you guys over like the last few months.
Oh, I still can't believe it. That boy pulled it off. His Majesty, the new king.
I won't accept it! The new king is Camp Luis.
You can't just crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Rise up, people! Riot!
Disorderly conduct will not be permitted.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the Crown Theocracy's warrior monks.
Bloody fantastic. They really
I'll tell you when this is over.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
All the same, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just like with the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty. Yes, that too suits you well.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
We have the power to change the world. All of us. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost. With all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to that?
I didn't even grind as hard as I could have. I only got I got like half of the best weapons in the game that I could have. Like, because when I just tried out the final boss, it's too easy, so I was just like, whatever. Plus, might as well get to Dragon Age, so.
I'll have to let my work prove my words. With results, I hope everyone can feel that our future will be brighter.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're
Hey,
no strangers.
something that's weird, in July and August, you guys watch almost 10,000 minutes of my VODs. In October, it was the most I've streamed all year, and only 3,000 minutes of my VODs, so I don't understand.
Let us brace ourselves.
What are you guys watching in July and August?
Thanks for always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king.
Anime time. So she likes Will, and so does Yufa.
A warm welcome, please! His Majesty, the new king! Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please. My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let
Off
you
with their
down.
heads. Oh,
I
wait,
know
sorry.
that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it.
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it. Your attention, please.
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
Oh, a tight outfit though, bro. I wish I could have went around like that. Probably cast all kinds of good magic.
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day.
Was it press a button?
This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet.
Is that metaphor too?
1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
Oh! There's more. A year later. 1235. What kind of date is that? Wait, I'm the king just walking around the city? That's not safe.
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down.
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really? I'm impressed. It only took them a year.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their headmistress is none other than Lady Juna.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Louise, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researchers' findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace. Even the Royal Knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything, and now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Jaime Noctul, no less. You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a Uchief of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to complain.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to His young majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk, even. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
Speaking of His Majesty, I've also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like him. You don't suppose?
Bah, can't be. Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king have in this place?
Suppose you're right.
Bitch, I'm right here.
Mountains upon mountains of appeals from the people.
It's a nice long ending.
How many days will this take to sort?
After all the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty. I've brought in the next load. And there we go.
Good lord, all this paperwork, bro.
Not half bad, right?
No one cares. Get back to the queue.
When did he... waited countless times not to leave unannounced.
Oh, all this decoration doesn't suit me. How'd Luis and Forden put up with all this damn finery? Your Majesty? Are you here? Juna's back from her inspection.
Apologies, Troll. I'll look for him now.
Wait! I'm coming with you!
Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
And then, well, I might have got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up Sanctists. But those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know? Still, it was other Sanctists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cogs turning. They lost both their Santifex and the Saint Lady last year. Got their own struggles, I expect. Not like it excuses all of them or makes me want to go up and shake a Sanctor's hand, but you really put some perspective on it.
It was good talking to you, too.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good honest work?
Guy doesn't even know who I am.
Squared, eh?
Oh, motherfucker.
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hear the city's honest thoughts? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways. Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
And I suppose I'll wait until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detours. No telling how long she'll be. Either way, just keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the Lady Captain of the Royal Guard.
Oh, there you are! I knew we'd find you here, for crying out loud!
Phew. So you were here.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juna would be back from her expedition today.
I suppose I have no choice.
What do you mean?
What is it? You have unfinished business. 'Tis settled. I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scoundrel, surely. Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
All right.
Let's go! Hey?
Come now. Of course. And so... well... this I vow.
What do you want to do?
All right, then. What now?
Alright, I think I can do this part on my own, because you guys are going to read all this as fast as I'm going to read it. So we'll get back to the normal ending. Or the...
All right, then.
the actual ending without me reading what everyone says. I'll do that on my own. Just to get a feel for how this ends.
All right, then.
There's a lot of people to talk to, so... I can do that myself.
Thanks.
We'll just get to the normal ending for you folks.
All right then.
Dear me. Ain't this a pickle? The prince has become magnificent.
Wonderful.
All right then.
Lovely.
Amazing.
Say there.
Right. Wonderful.
That reminds me.
But
Oh. Oh, hello there. Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
am I keeping my promise properly from back then?
Yes, you beat the villain, and now the city's full of smiles. And I'm sure Papa's smiling down on you too.
That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
Hold on.
Don't worry. I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think I did too. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to Your Majesty's and Papa's dream. And I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
Yes, I expect great things, my trusty advisor.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her smile.
Everyone! Long time no see.
Was she or Bright? No.
As we find ourselves
Her
afield,
dad was like one of the
I
main
thought I
people
might visit
protecting the
Elsa's
prince and
yourself.
was going to kill Luis in the very beginning of the game. Then he got his head chopped off.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Could have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
The unmitigated nerve.
Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls. There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. But just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this world. Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't gonna fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour, is it?
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you, that's His Majesty, innit? Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare hoy the king? You swine!
Steady on, Hulkenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
There's more work to do every day, but we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past. What a journey it was.
We really did just leg it up and down the country slaying dragons, eh? I can't believe we actually survived it.
They were dangerous times, but exciting ones too.
When we fought to appease the dragon god, I had no idea we would have to face another 4 dragons.
Nor I.
Yeah, see? That's how they did the
Never
subquest.
thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer. Huh. Life is full of surprises.
Right.
That was like a major storyline then. Even though it was a side quest.
Hard road, but we did have fun together, didn't we?
Oops.
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
This is a nice lengthy ending too. Good job, Atlas.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
It's in a weird ending like Persona 5. This seems pretty good to me. I didn't play Persona 5, I played any of the Persona games.
Are you really planning on leaving us?
There's more I have to see. With my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh? Well, I guess you are the king.
Sounds like fun, but a daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing, and a proper journey is quite another. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
Virgin ending? What?
I want to do what I can for the people. If that's not kingly, then the crown's just slowing me down.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
Never the fearless gadabout, eh? Well, I take your point, lad. Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper survey. Where it is and how much is there. If people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't do that, we'll have a bally hard time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
If that was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun besides. Wouldn't expect any less from our king and captain. Well, since I'm the bally court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. I'm the only driver fit to maneuver the Royal Skyrunner after all. And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King, bane of monsters all across the country. When I imagine what sort of wondrous encounters you've got next, well, I'm all agog. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our... hello? Are you not listening to me?
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own. You'll be the death of us.
Once
Hey,
again,
so they're all
sire,
coming?
I've asked you countless times to give word if you're to leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse, don't tell me you called for them beforehand.
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic for all of us to depart the capital together.
Oh, so you have no plans to stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than
So is
stop
this
you.
Metaphor 2? Is this setting up for Metaphor 2?
Are you sure about this?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices based on their personal experience and emotion. Even if decided justly and supported by prosperity, the people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know. An invisible ruler is no cure for their fears.
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
Still, this early into the new year?
Yeah, bitch,
It's
when the
never
hell
a
else am
dull
I gonna
moment
go?
in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
'Tis natural course for the Royal Guard to accompany the king. And I trust my corps is not so feeble that it will fall apart in my absence.
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? We'll just have to lead by example.
Right then, let's go.
So those are going
You
to be the
once
returning
heard my
characters?
voice and answered a query in kind.
Yeah, I did.
Is fantasy a powerless creation?
What did I say?
That timeless question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer. But he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him. That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from denizens of a land beyond ours.
Oh, it's the king.
A land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills. You have my sincerest thanks.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
They're awful, aren't they? They would have left us behind.
Oh, the whole crew is
I'm
coming.
not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Wow! Amazing!
Poetic indeed. That the scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna put up my Twitter message. I gave this game a 9.25, so it's like tied for second for my favorite game this year. Great
Dear
Seeker
guest,
Dcarter.
from a world I shall never know.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. You're talking to me.
In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction. However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you.
Funny you should talk about promise of a new world and things that have just happened in the real world, but you know, I digress.
With all my heart, I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
It does. It does.
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna pay any attention to what you just said. So is that metaphor too?
The people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideas. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown, that can change everything. Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.